Hello everyone, it's me, DTAP again. We're back here in ContractVille, and today we're gonna continue on and get this mission for uh deconstruction. So we got oh no wait, we don't have the deconstruction. We gotta decorate one. We had some saying to fully demolish a building, but we gotta decorate one first. The side goal was the thing for fully destroying a building. But alright, let's head to this job and see what we have to actually get done and stuff. We're up to almost 40K, so that's good. Oop, almost missed that turn. Yeah, the side goals got me all mixed up. I was thinking I was gonna be able to destroy a building. Oops, I took out a guardrail. Alright. Oh, try to back in. Ah, alright. I already don't like this house because the stairs are on the wrong side. Just saying. Alright, so we have a lot of stuff we have to do here. Uh, there's no mission in this room. Check these rooms: living room, office, basement, bathroom, dining room, dressing room, guest room. Ooh boy. Yeah, there's a mess in here. A lot of stuff in here that needs to go. Stairs. And a lot of cleaning downstairs as well. Alright, well this is going to be a long one, it seems. So, first things first, let's start cleaning. Pick up everything, throw them in bags, and recycle. Oh boy. Oh, I had to remember what button I had to hit. There's gonna be a lot of trash. Alright, I'm just gonna drop this stuff in here for now. That way we don't have to make 50 billion trips between picking up and taking it out. Mm -hmm. Mm -hmm. I'm gonna bring this up here and drop it in the hallway again. A lot of dirty stuff. How can people live like this? Alright. Hey, I got an achievement for picking up 100 pieces of garbage. We'll be picking up a lot more than that. We do have more points, but we only have enough for like one per thing, so not a lot we can do. Window cleaning. I think I'm just gonna save my points for now. We'll throw down this other bag. Alright, so that's all that, and now we gotta mop up the place. Let's go ahead and we'll drop that. Start cleaning the floors. And then, the only other thing we gotta do down here is place stairs. Can I get this without actually having to move this furniture? Yeah, okay, good. I'd be mad if I had to actually move the furniture to get it. Alright. Just going fairly quickly. Got 8 more piles to get. Um, 3 more. 2. And 1. Alright, so the only thing else we gotta do is replace these broken stairs. So let's head up top here, and then we'll pick these up. Oop. I'm gonna go ahead and just put the stuff that we're extracting into the truck. Place these over here. That way we don't have to run around this porch a billion times. And what else do we need to do? I'm gonna go room by room. So this room has a lot of optional stuff. Not quite sure if any of it's actually on our main objective. Doesn't look like it. This one does have some stuff though. We gotta get rid of the chair, the study table, and we have to buy a study table. Oh, as soon as I pick this up, all that stuff's gonna go flying everywhere. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of try to make this nice and neat. Try to. So basically all this stuff's gonna be going back on top of that desk. Once I get it. I'm gonna pick this up, get rid of it. So now all we got to do in here is buy an office chair and study table, and then set that stuff back up. The TV's broken, and then we need a double sofa. Go back in here and see what else is broken. Chair's new, that's new, that's new, that's new. So we just gotta buy some extra stuff to go in here. Mission. The living room, buy double sofa, TV, and an armchair. Office is done. Uh, place stairs. Tile the floor marble. That's in a bathroom. Jack furniture, shower cabin. I think that's bottom one here. So we'll have to break the flooring in here. right. Oh no, we'll get the marble flooring. We'll worry about breaking that later. Dining room, cracked furniture, round table, chair. So that's gonna be the chairs in here. So we have to buy 4 chairs. The stuff goes on the table, so on the floor it goes. For now. Oh. Then we have to just buy the furniture to replace that stuff. This room, there's no mission. No mission. No mission. No mission. No mission. It looks like the upstairs is all good. Oh, no, wait. Single bed. Alright, so is that all the extractions? No big wardrobe from dressing room. Alright, so that might be upstairs. Big wardrobe's new. Ah, this room. Alright. So that should be everything. We'll throw the stuff that we're going to be going to sell in the back here. And then when we go pick up the stuff to return with, we'll have plenty of space. I'll go ahead and start chucking this stuff into recycling here. And in case you don't know, like, it does, like, every 5 makes a box. So there's a few that are saved up in here right now, but they don't have nowhere to go because there's already a box down. But once I start pulling these boxes and put them on the truck, they'll start popping out. So let's go take this stuff to the pawn shop, and then we'll stop by the hardware or the furniture store or hardware store and pick up stuff that we need. Alright, so to be able to just pull in here, drop this stuff on the thing. And go in and sell it. Get a little bit of money and then go and spend a lot of money buying everything else that we need. That was everything off the truck. And just sell all. Got like $2,000. My gas cap's off for some reason. Alright. I don't think I ever put it back on last time. Alright, because we need the flooring and stairs. So, one stair, straight, wide, and then a tile pack marble. Alright, and then we need stairs. Stairs, straight, wide. Straight, wide. Stairs are expensive. Holy crap. Alright. Well, there's our 2 boxes from here. And then we go up here. And we got a lot of stuff we gotta buy from here. Alright, so we got double sofa, armchair. Everything's luxury point too, so that's gonna help out. Double sofa. Guess it really doesn't matter. Armchair. Study table, office chair. Office chair. That's expensive as all get out too. Shower cabin. Where is that? We'll go with the cheaper one. Dinner table and 4 chairs to go with that dinner table. So that one. Does it say just chair luxury point 2? Big wardrobe. Oh, 455. And then a single bed, luxury 0.2. And that should be everything that we need. And we got a big old bill here for almost $5,000. We'll take all that stuff. And now we have to load it all up on here. And then head back to the house again. Install all this stuff. Alright. Back we go. Gotta remember this road's right after this parking lot. Hard to see. There we go. And I've already taken that guardrail out. Alright, I'm not sure exactly where all this stuff goes, so I'm just gonna set it here for now. And we'll sort it all out. Well, this is the stairs, I believe. So that's that done. It'd make a lot more sense if these stairs were either here or here. Not on the opposite side of where your driveway's at. Doesn't make sense. Oops. So these are the dining room chairs and stuff, I'm guessing. So there should be another one of those boxes. Actually, there should be two of them. Alright, well, I know where the tiles go. Tiles can go there. What's in that? That's the sofa, okay. I'm not too worried about that right now. That wardrobe goes upstairs. Single bed goes upstairs as well. But for now, we're just getting him inside the house. A game room, office chairs, sofa. There's the dining room table. I can go ahead and throw this down. Office study table. I'm gonna just kind of go ahead and set these where they need to go. That way I don't have to look all over the place for them. And that's the office chair. What's this? Double sofa, shower cabin. Alright, we still got the tiles to worry about, so let's see about that real quick. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I can't just place that. So it looks like we have the fun stuff of drawing this. But it looks like I'm gonna be able to do it with stuff still here, so kind of works out good for us. That way I don't actually have to pull everything out. Because that's what I was worrying about. Um, I might be one tile short. I might actually have to move that there. Yep. Rather unlucky. Alright, so we'll be done with those. We still got a bunch of them left. And then we need to put the guy in there. Bam. Alright, so that room's done. This room's done. I'm just gonna place this stuff back on the table. And then we have should probably start with this one. Go, and then we just gotta place all this stuff back on the desk. Um, Let's see. Trying to remember like where exactly they had it. I'm just going by like memory now. Oh, I'm not quite sure where he had his pens. Probably back there. You had a phone. Lamp. Diary technically was like on top of that one, I think, but there you go. Should be that all done. This is just all object or optimal, optional, whatever. Oh, I forgot to get a TV. Dang. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to go back to the store. Because I didn't actually go to the TV store. I'm just gonna throw this chair back here. I need a TV. Uh, Trying to remember. This goes back here in this room. TV's actually close to this house though, so it shouldn't be too much of a pain. And now that I'm thinking about those tiles, probably not even gonna save those right now. I don't have anywhere to really store them. So I'll probably just throw them in the trash because I don't think they cost that much. If I save every time we use a tile, then I'm not gonna have room for anything. Alright, so we have to go pick up the TV real quick. And then I can throw all those recycled boxes and stuff in the back of the truck. But yeah, I forgot that the TV store is like kind of new stuff because we haven't really had to get anything like that. But that's in the electronics store here, I believe. But yeah, we just need a TV luxury point 2. That should do it. We didn't actually check out with that, did we? Put it in our cart. There we go. Now we throw this in here. And off we go. And we install this TV. Collect all of our recyclable stuff. And make money. Make some of our money back that we had to spend on buying the stuff. From that. And then get paid for the job itself. Alright, so TV. This is going in the living room. Bam. But yeah, before we do like anything else, I'm stacking these boxes in the truck. how many exactly can we hold? So that's 9, 18. Ooh, just double stack. So 36. Alright, so we should be good here, and then all I have to do is go sell this stuff, but we should be able to go ahead and do all this. Yep. Bam. This house is done. We got all of our stuff to take to the recycling. And the recycling's the advanced factory down here. And if you set a waypoint, it's more than likely not going to work correctly because it always seems buggy with the GPS. But we'll go ahead over there and drop off the stuff to the recycling, and I'll show you guys how to do that. And then we'll probably end up calling it for a video for today. But if you guys can let me know, like, if I can sell that other car or what to do with it, let me know down in the comments, please. But for now, I'm gonna go head this way. And all this stuff's still color coded. I think I showed you guys how to do this in one of the other videos, but we didn't have as much stuff at the time. So we should get more money this time at least. Hopefully a nice little chunk of the change that we had to spend on all that stuff for that job. And I know later on you can like compact this stuff and whatnot when you have your own office, but I'm not to that point yet, so right now we're just gonna recycle like this. Alright, so then you just send them into the machines, let them do their thing, and you wait for them to come back out and you get your little piece of paper. So $960 for 6 on that. 180 for one glass. 1,400 for 7 metals. And 1,260 for 9 plastic. Nice little chunk of change just for recycling. There we go. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here for this video. And then next time when we get back on, we can do the demolish. I thought we were gonna be starting this time, but we'll get that in the next video. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed. and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.